I was not planning on doing this, okay? When I did my previous two videos, why the YWC / IWC sucks, that was it. I ranted for about an hour in one day, and that was it. That was the result, those two videos. However, after thinking about it, I noticed a few things I missed in those videos. So now, I have to do a part 3. So this is part 3 of why the YWC / IWC fucking sucks! Now, I know I mentioned this in the previous one, but there were a few things I missed and I want to go into more details, okay? So I know I already talked about how a lot of these fans are hypocrites, but a few other examples I need to give are, I have to go with certain people that they like over people, versus people they don't like. So, we all know that these fucking fans hate Roman Reigns for no real good reason, okay? I mean, there are reasons not to like Roman Reigns, primarily just because everyone on the current roster sucks. But their reasons for hating him are, shit. But I've already made 3 videos about that. And on a side note, I'd have to point out that yes, you can say that, well, if I need 3 fucking videos to justify how Roman Reigns is good, or at least better than everyone else, is he really that good? That's a fair argument, but also think about this. My first video on Roman Reigns was about just in general how the fans suck and a lot of the misconceptions about him. My second video about him was specifically about how he's a better character than Daniel Bryan. And the third video was specifically about the Cena 2.0 argument, okay? So, now that that explanation's out of the way, these fans, okay? These fans, the type of ones that will shit on Reigns, one of the common things they'll say against Reigns in particular is like, he has no mic skills. He can't talk for shit. And while I agree with that, here's the thing. That's a major thing they hold against Reigns. But pretty much no one on the fucking roster right now can talk. Anyone who is not from a previous generation, again, like Jericho or Triple H, none of that, no one else can talk. No one else is even above average, save for Ambrose, Wyatt, and honestly, Big E. Okay? Who else on this fucking roster can talk? Seriously. And here's one of the major areas where they're a hypocrite when it comes to this. They always bring up, like, Reigns' live promo from TLC 2014, where he forgot his lines. Honestly, it's pretty fucking hilarious. He kind of gives this look. It's just like, you can tell he forgot his lines. People always go to that. But these are the same people who will be like, push Cesaro, he's a great worker, push Cesaro. But then it's like, wait a minute, isn't Cesaro the same guy who had a promo where he fucked up and said that, like, there were 4 ropes or something? Oh no, but that's okay, because you like Cesaro. But when Reigns makes a fuck up, nope, that's, doesn't matter. He automatically sucks forever. Now, another thing in terms of mic skills these fans are hypocrites on. Now, I'm not sure if they've talked about it in a while, but it has to do with, like, you know, whenever Reigns cut, like, a cheesy, kid-friendly PG promo, like when he said Rollins is full of suffrage succotash, and he had that Jack the Beanstalk promo against a Big Show, you know, yeah, Reigns hasn't done that in a while, but I mean, back in, like, before the 2015 Royal Rumble, when he did that, everyone was so quick, again, to use that as an argument, saying he's going to be Cena 2.0. He's, you know, cutting the cheesiest, kid-friendly, PG, corny promos. But these are the same people that will gush gush all over fucking Enzo and Cass. The definition of cheesy, kid-friendly, corny, PG promos. See you is soft. We got 2 words, we got 1 word for you, just soft, or whatever. One time I think Enzo came out and said, like, hi diddle diddle, something like, you know, like that rhyme, like it's hi diddle diddle, it's time for a riddle, however the fuck you say it. It's as if he's the fucking Riddler from Batman. Hi diddle diddle, or whatever. It's like, really? That's not a cheesy, kid-friendly PG promo? And the guy, literally, I remember when they came out, I think, like, called out the Dudleys. They said, you're a bunch of haters. Haters? Are you fucking Taylor Swift? Are you some fucking kid on YouTube, Tumblr, or 4chan? You bunch of haters. Are you a 12-year-old kid? I mean, seriously. And again, to be fair, Enzo can talk. But my problem with him though is that he is so fucking annoying. So I don't care whether he has good mic skills or not. He is so fucking annoying. How you doing? I remember one time they were in like Green Bay or whatever like the state or city is that's known for their cheese or whatever. He keeps going on naming fucking cheeses every time after. How you doing? How you doing? It's like, shut the fuck up! And you're telling me this guy is some amazing talker when he cuts the worst promos than Reigns? Yeah, he can talk better than Reigns, but he cuts worse promos. Because they are the most childish, kid-friendly, corny, PG fucking promos. You soft and you haters, how you doing? Don't even get me started on Big Cass. I mean, no one says he can talk, but you want to talk about a guy with shitty mic skills. Reigns is fucking Roddy Piper in terms of mic skills compared to Big Cass. Big Cass has the worst mic skills ever. So I don't get it. You know, so again, going back to the whole thing that they're hypocrites with mic skills. It's like, what is it? You know, Reigns fucked up on a promo. He forgot his lines. He sucks. Let's never forget it and never go on about it and just keep, you know, never move on. Cesaro fucks up in a promo. Says there's 4 ropes. It's okay. Push him. Push Cesaro. He's a great worker. And you know what, honestly, compared to a lot of other guys in the roster, I do like Cesaro. But, really, it's a stupid reason that he's got, like, no character, though. So, why push him? Because he's a great worker. Oh, fuck you and your ass, you assholes. I'm not even done with actually how they're hypocrites. Another thing, how they're hypocrites is, that saying Reigns is only pushed because of his family connection. Because he's The Rock's cousin or something. I forget his relation to The Rock. But that he's related to The Rock. He's part of The Rock's family. Really? Really? So just because you're part of The Rock's family, you're automatically going to get a monster push and, you know, main event WrestleMania and all that. That's why Rikishi won the 2001 Royal Rumble and main event of WrestleMania 17. Oh, wait a minute. No, he didn't. Rikishi was related to The Rock, and that guy never won a fucking Royal Rumble, never main evented a fucking WrestleMania, never held the fucking WWF title once, never was even King of the Ring. Did Rikishi get a fucking monster push to the moon? No. God, when Rikishi was working with top guys, Austin and Rock were still the top guys. So just because you're related to The Rock doesn't mean that that's not the reason why they're fucking pushing him. That's not the reason why Reigns got such a big push. See, weren't there other Samoans that never got, you know, never became WWF/WWE champion, even though they were like related to the? I mean, seriously, how long has it been since the Usos were tag team champions? They're related to The Rock or Roman and The Rock and all that. I don't even remember the last. What was it? 2014 was like the last time they were tag team champions. Where's their monster push, huh? But here's another thing. You hear all the time when it comes to other people that they say because of their family ties, they should be pushed. What about Charlotte? All you stupid fucking white knights who want to overrate women's wrestling today, you love Charlotte. You think she's amazing. How do you know that she's not being fucking pushed because of her family connection to Ric fucking Flair, huh? In fact, she's not even really her own character. They try to make her be a female Ric Flair. Reigns, at least they try to do something different. It's not like they try to make Reigns a newer version of The Rock. So what about Charlotte? Is she not getting pushed because of her family connection, her family ties? Seriously. There's so many people, I've heard it before. What about Natalya and her family connection to Bret Hart and the whole Hart family? Oh, but she works hard. How do you know? Fuck, actually, I'll get to that part. I'll get to that, actually. But seriously, oh, but she works hard. How the fuck do you know? You're making shit up. Oh, Reigns is only being pushed because of his family. Oh, but Natalia and Charlotte, they're being pushed because of their family connections? That's okay. Fuck you, you fucking hypocrites. Grade A motherfucking hypocrites. That's what you fucking cocksuckers are. And another way that they are fucking hypocrites. They will constantly say that Reigns is being pushed because of his looks. And they'll actually say that people like me who defend Reigns only like him because of his looks. Yes, we like him because of his looks. Oh, his masculine chin and his chiseled muscles. Yes, that's the reason we like him. You motherfucking idiots. Oh, Reigns has the look. That's the only reason why he's being pushed. Oh, but then, but Reigns looks good. The women like him because he's hot or something. Meanwhile, Finn Balor, who looks like a fucking GQ underwear model, gets the fastest push to a world title in the history of the WWE. And, nobody sits there and says he's being pushed for his looks. Oh, because he's a great worker and he was in the Indies. Fuck you! Again, Reigns is being pushed because of his looks, but, what's his name? Finn Balor comes out and practically in his underwear all the time, you know, look at me, look at my chiseled muscles and everything. You don't think women go crazy over him? You don't think he's got the look? Not only that, this whole argument that people only get pushed because they look good. I mean, like, I understand if you're saying, like, you gotta have the look in terms of looking tough and strong. I get that. But some of these people are like, you gotta have a marketable look. You gotta, look appealing to the ladies. Really? I didn't know Hulk Hogan was a fucking sexy heartthrob. I didn't know Stone Cold Steve Austin appealed to the ladies with his looks. Do you people fucking hear yourself? Another one, Ultimate Warrior. I didn't know he fucking appealed to the women with his looks. So again, this whole thing, again, they're fucking hypocrites. They'll go on and on about Reigns saying he sucks on the mic, and I'm not even really defending Reigns right now. This is not another Roman Reigns defense. I'm just using him because he's the most common punching bag for these fucking assholes. Okay? They'll say something like, Reigns sucks on the mic, don't push him because he botched a line or two, but then Cesaro embarrassingly botches a line, and his botch was way more embarrassing than Reigns forgetting his line, but nope, push him because we like him, he's a good worker or some fucking bullshit. They say Reigns only gets pushed because of his family ties to The Rock, but then they don't say anything when someone like Charlotte or Natalia gets pushed, and then Reigns is only being pushed because of his look, but then Finn Balor gets the fastest fucking push to a world title in the history of the WWE, and nobody says a fucking word! So again, these fans are fucking hypocrites. Again, Reigns cuts a cheesy kid-friendly promo, but Enzo comes out and spits nursery rhymes that a fucking little kid only a little kids are fucking man-childs, just like these stupid fans think are cool. And yeah, hey, how you doing? SWH is soft. God, fuck Enzo and Cash, by the way. They suck. They're annoying. They fucking suck. And you can't teach that. No, you can teach good mic skills and being entertaining. You don't have it. Maybe you fucking cocksucker should be taught. Wait a minute, actually, before I move on, I just remembered something. It goes back to fucking Enzo and his stupid, childish promos, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a time, wasn't there a specific promo very early on when, this wasn't too long after Enzo and Cass came out of the main roster? Wasn't there a promo where he called his opponents, I forget if it was the Dudleys, but where he called his opponent, he said his opponents were full of baloney. Let me repeat that. Enzo said to his opponents that they were full of baloney. And grown men, such as myself, and older actually, I'm fairly young still, but grown men such as myself and older are supposed to get behind this guy and think he's awesome. When he's calling his opponents haters like he's some 12-year-old on YouTube, 4chan, or Tumblr or something, when he's saying his opponents are full of baloney, like a little kid, or like a character in a movie for kids, and you people thought Reigns, said cheesy, kid-friendly PG promos? Bitch, please! The Jack and the Beanstalk promo was more mature than anything that stupid asshole Enzo has cut. He fucking sucks. He's annoying. Big Cass is even worse. He fucking sucks. Enzo and Cass suck. They're one of the most boring, they're one of the most annoying tag teams in the history of the WWE. And once again, it goes back to what I was just saying about how these stupid fucking fans, these smarks in the IWC and YWC are fucking hypocrites. Okay? All of you are fucking hypocrites. You should be ashamed of yourselves and you should shut your fucking mouths. Okay? Enzo and Cass suck. Enzo is annoying and he cuts the most cheesy, PG, kid-friendly promos ever, okay? And again, just to show that these are the same fans, okay? I had a friend who, he actually liked NXT and all that. And he was talking about, like a year ago, there was a match between, I guess it was like Finn Balor or Samoa Joe. It was Samoa Joe or someone. It was the main event of one of the NXT TakeOver shows. And, very early on, Samoa Joe got busted open, and they immediately had people run in there to try to clean the blood off, and the crowd was chanting, "Fuck PG! Fuck PG!" Yeah, fuck PG. That's why you people are going to cheer for Enzo and him coming out spitting nursery rhymes saying, "Hi diddle diddle, you're haters and full of baloney. How you doing?" That is the textbook definition of PG. Okay? Even Cena's probably looking at that and going like, "Man, you need to stop." So, again, that is how these fans are fucking hypocrites and why no one, not you, any other fans, or the WWE, or any other wrestling promotion for that matter, should listen to what these fucking cocksuckers say. Now, let's move on. Something I want to use as an excuse to make fun of these fans. These are the type of fans that, like, when you go to their channels and they do their reviews, these fucking babies have their replica belts and look at me, yeah, I'm the fucking champ. Look at my spinner belt, even though I hate John Cena, apparently. They shell out all this money for their fucking replica belts and they think they're cool. And I actually don't have a problem with replica belts, but again, they use it and they think they're so cool. And every fucking person on YouTube who talks about wrestling in front of a camera like I do, like I'm doing right now, every time you see one with a replica belt, they're always the champ. Like, I am the IWC champ. I'm the champ. How many fucking champs can we have? Can we actually just have all these motherfuckers fight to the death and the one who wins can finally be the stupid loser champ? And then they realize they have nothing to live for because they're talking about wrestling on the internet? Yes, I know. Look who's talking. It's a joke. Live with it. But seriously, they always that's the thing. They're fucking losers. Like I'm this is your IWC champ. I'm the champ. This and that. Seriously, I remember one time there was a channel. They responded. This cocksucker responded to the Smart Busters. He called himself Calamania or whatever. He's like, I am your. He called it the Wrestling Guru's Champion. Jesus Christ, does that guy even know what a pussy feels like? I mean, all these guys want to make, they're in their fucking 20s or higher, and they want to make believe, I am your IWC champion or whatever. They think they're so cool because they got replica belts. Again, having replica belts isn't bad, and maybe showing it off in a video, isn't, like, hey, it's like, hey, what's up, everybody? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to have a replica of, the WWF Championship belt from the Attitude Era, but again, and it's another thing, these type of channels are always the ones who, they'll shit on WWE, but then they'll go out and buy so much merchandise. they'll buy so much merchandise, and they'll do their stupid unboxing videos. And I'm sorry, this is not just for anyone who does wrestling videos. If you do an unboxing video, I have lost all respect for you. Okay, unboxing videos are the stupidest fucking things ever. What's in this box? Here's what I got. Literally the only unboxing videos I've seen that I like are those 3 Loot Crate parodies that Lyle McDouchebag did. Okay? Those are literally the only good ones. But you know, they'll act like, you know, we're calling out the WWE, I'm calling it like I see it, but then they'll buy merchandise up the ass. They'll get all the stupid boxes for them to do their fucking unboxing videos. They'll buy all the replica belts. Again, hypocrites. But, so again, fuck them and their stupid replica belts. Fuck them, I am your YWC champion. You're not the champ of anything. You're a fucking basement-dwelling, brony, smelling loser. Okay, look, I get it. In the year of 2016, everyone knows wrestling is fake. And keeping kayfabe alive is kind of weird, but you gotta do it because for years, we've known wrestling is fake. It doesn't matter. We have to suspend our disbelief to enjoy it. That goes for any era, okay? Even long before the breaking in of kayfabe, a lot of people still knew wrestling was fake. That wasn't the point. We suspended our disbelief. And it helps when people keep the illusion alive. Okay? But all these fans act like we don't need kayfabe. Fuck it, you know, let the wrestlers live their lives. We don't need it. It's all fake. It's all about the in-ring, what happens in the ring. You know, who cares if they keep the story alive or stay in characters? Again, it helps us get more invested into the fucking fake fight, into the stories, into the characters. And I have a lot of respect for people who stay in character, stay in kayfabe in many ways. Like when Shawn Michaels had an eye injury or something, and he actually would go to like autograph signings with like a fucking eye patch. You know, like his eye injury wasn't real, but like it was part of the story. He kept it alive. And all these people are like, well, kayfabe died during the Monday Night Wars, which people kind of exaggerate. I understand ECW did a lot of, you know, breaking kayfabe and shit, and eventually WCW did, to the point where they're like, you know, Goldberg won't follow the script. But actually, when you look at the WWF during the Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era, how much breaking kayfabe did they do? How much work shoots did they do? Not a lot. In the WWF specifically, they kept kayfabe a lot. You weren't going to see Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin out together having fun. And here's the thing, when you look at WCW and WWF, which company broke kayfabe way more? WCW. And which company's fucking dead? Now, I know, that is not the reason WCW died. That is very low on the reasons why WCW is dead and gone. But that does go to their product. That was becoming shit and part of the reason why they died. They started breaking kayfabe so much, having wrestlers in backstage segments talking about, alright, here's the finish. And, you know, Goldberg won't follow the script. And then having a feud with Vince fucking Russo. And then having Vince Russo, of all fucking people, win the WCW title. WWF kept kayfabe so goddamn well during the Attitude Era. For all this, you know, they broke kayfabe all the time back then. ECW did, sure. WCW eventually did, sure. The WWF really did not break kayfabe that much during the Monday Night Wars and Attitude Era. They really didn't. They kept kayfabe alive a lot. And they're the company that prevailed. They're the company that got, on average, like 6 point whatever's in the fucking ratings. So this whole thing that we don't need kayfabe anymore, that everyone knows it's a work, that doesn't matter. It helps us get invested in the story more. I like to sit there and pretend the story I'm actually seeing is real because it helps me get invested in it more. And some people try to tell me it's like, well, you should let the wrestlers live their lives. You can't, you know, you can't let the job infringe on their personal lives. Actually, you kinda can, because jobs in real life do that. okay? I like to stay up late with my friends eating junk food and playing video games. But, you know, when I had a job that required me to go in at, like, I once had a job that required me to go in at, like, 10 at night and stay there till, like, 6 in the morning. That got in the way of me having fun with my friends, staying up till, like, 1 in the morning playing video games and stuffing my face with, like, Wawa and Mountain Dew. And you know what's another thing? Some people like to compare pro wrestling to movies. Well, did you know that some actors stay in character on set? I think Peter Sellers did it when he was on the set of Dr. Strangelove. He actually stayed in character of, like, you know, the character of Dr. Strangelove. So he was going around being like this crazy ex-Nazi scientist. Again, some actors really do that. They stay in. Jared Leto did it for Suicide Squad recently. He stayed in character as like the fucking Joker. Some people stay in character until the movie's done. Now, when the movie is actually, when filming and production is done, yeah, then they go out, then the character, the hero, and the actors who play the heroes and the villains can go out and have dinner and be seen. Because that has no impact, though, on the actual story that gets told. What's done is done. But in professional wrestling, if the story's not done, don't break the story, break character, and go out and, you know, have dinner with your rival. Sorry about that cut. I had some technical difficulties to fix. But anyway, as I was saying, you're not going to, people misunderstand this. You're not going to have to be your character 24/7. And you're not going to have to be your character for the rest of your life. People get it mixed up with that. Okay? No one's saying that Mark Calloway had to go around and be the Undertaker 24/7. No one's saying that, you know, Sting had to be, you know, fucking the Crow 24/7 when he would just go around in his life. But again, don't break the illusion and be seen with, like, you know, you're the guy you're in a blood feud with heading into the pay-per-view. Now, when the feud is done, then you can go out and be seen with that person. By all means. Who cares? The feud is done. And here's another thing, going back to when they compare it to movies and all that, and you know, Hollywood now, I think sometimes will have the actors sign a contract saying that, like, until like production on the movie is done, they won't partake in any, like, dangerous activities, like maybe going skiing or something, so they don't get hurt before the filming of the movie. So this whole thing that, like, we don't need kayfabe because it infringes on the personal lives of the wrestlers. Well, every job to an extent does that, and one of the most similar jobs, you know, being an actor, does things like that all the time now. Okay, and again, some actors actually stay in character on set to help them get a feel for the character more. So no, we don't need, like, so my point is, like, all these fans who think, like, you know, kayfabe is dead, we need more work shoots, this and that. No, it's not, because that's ridiculous, that's stupid, that doesn't work, and it helps ruin the suspension of disbelief. Keeping kayfabe, at least some kayfabe, helps you get invested in the stories and characters more. You know, because again, that's what pro wrestling is about. Stories and characters. You know, the great athleticism, you know, while maybe important, is not as important because the fucking matches are fake! I kind of alluded to this earlier when I was talking about the wrestling fans being, these fucking fans being hypocrites. And this, as I said, is the biggest reason why I wanted to make this video. Why I had to make a part 3 to this. Okay, it was a very important thing I missed in my first 2 parts. These assholes, these fans, these smarks, these hardcore fans, the IWC, YWC, whatever. Again, you know what fans I'm talking about, so who gives a shit what I refer to them as. These fucking pathetic excuse for fans only think the guys that they like work hard. A common reason that these fans will give as to why they like a wrestler, or why one wrestler is better than the other, and why they think this wrestler should be pushed, is they'll say, he works hard. On the flip side, another wrestler, say a wrestler they don't like, or say they don't think deserves their push, or don't think should be pushed, they'll say, he doesn't work hard. How the fuck do you know who works hard and who doesn't? I can't stand this. Again, going back to Reigns because he's a common punching bag to these fucking cocksuckers. A lot of people say he just gets handed everything. He doesn't work hard. How the fuck do you know that Roman Reigns doesn't work hard? Okay? How do you know that Sami Zayn or Finn Balor works any harder than Roman Reigns? Okay? For Christ's sake. I'm sure Big Show and Kane still work very hard. See, here's the thing. Here's a guy I hate. The Miz. I hate The Miz with a passion. The Miz, to me, is one of the absolute worst wrestlers in the history of professional wrestling. I hate him probably more than anyone who's on the current fucking roster, and I have for years. He sucks on the mic, his character is shit, he has no fucking charisma, he sucks in the ring in terms of his work rate, but also in terms of being an in-ring storyteller. He sucks all the fuck around. He doesn't have heel heat, he has X-Pac heat, he has go-away heat. No one actually wants to see him, and that's the reason he gets booed, because no one cares to see him at all. No one wants to see him get his ass kicked. People just want him to go away. I hate this guy. He fucking sucks. He's one of the absolute worst wrestlers ever. With that said, I'm sure The Miz probably works hard. I'm sure he probably works very hard. Okay? Considering the fact that he's been there for so fucking long. And to be fair, The Miz has been there for he's taken no breaks except to go film stupid WWE Studios movies. So I'm sure Mike Mazarian, or whatever the fuck his name is, who's The Miz, works hard. That doesn't mean I have to like him. That doesn't mean I have to like his boring, pathetic, retarded character. That doesn't mean I have to like his on-screen persona at all. But these fans apparently know who works hard and who doesn't. You do it with look at the divas. Apparently, they always say that Eva Marie doesn't work hard because she sucks. Maybe she's trying, but she just sucks. But again, maybe she's trying. How do you know that fucking Bayley or Sasha Banks actually works hard? Going back to Charlotte, how do you know that fucking bitch doesn't work hard? How do you know that she just probably isn't being pushed because, because of her family ties to Ric Flair? And maybe the fact that she's got, a fair-looking body and nice fucking tits. Seriously, these fans act like they actually know what goes on behind the scenes in the locker room. They always act like they know who works hard and who doesn't. What was it? Damian Sandow worked fucking hard. He should have been pushed. Maybe he didn't work hard. How do you know? Just because it's a guy you like versus a guy who don't like, you don't know this. These fans act like they know everything. They act like they are literally there in the backstage areas, in the locker rooms, and they know who works hard. Newsflash, you fucking cocksuckers! You don't know any of this. You don't know who and who doesn't work hard. I'm sure Roman Reigns puts in a lot of fucking good hard work. At the same time, maybe Sami Zayn does too. But that doesn't mean I have to like Sami Zayn more than Roman Reigns. Because Roman Reigns, in comparison, can tell a better story in the ring. He's way more entertaining in the ring. I've seen him do way more moves, way better moves. Hell, he has more charisma, and he can actually, and for as much as Reigns sucks on the mic, he can actually talk better than Sami Zayn. He doesn't just come on and say, well, I'm very proud and happy to get this opportunity. That's every fucking Sami Zayn promo! Christ, my chest hurts and I think I'm losing my voice. But again, you don't fucking know who works hard and who doesn't. And it's a pathetic excuse to say why you like one wrestler and why you don't like another one. anyone who says anyone who uses that excuse that someone works hard or doesn't work hard, they have no credibility. Don't take what they say as anything but bullshit. And that's what most of these fucking fans and that's what most of these fucking smarks in the IWC/YWC say. That's the logic that they go about most of the fucking time. That they know who works hard and who doesn't. Anyone they don't like, well, that means they don't work hard. Anyone they like, well, they obviously work hard. You know what? Fuck you! Fuck you, stupid fans! Fuck you, and fuck you for ruining pro wrestling even more than it already was. I mean, seriously, all the fucking years of Cena being pushed down our throats, no, I didn't think it could be worse. Nobody thought it could be worse. But then all these fucking virgin basement dwelling brony smarks came along, you know, with their fucking posts on Reddit and wrestling forum and had to make it worse. Look at the state that fucking WWE is in now. And it's all because of fans like you who think that all we need, who think we don't need kayfabe, who think they know everything, who only want 5-star matches, who think wrestling is only about fucking work rate. And who think that, you know, that they know who works hard and who doesn't. It's because of fans like this that wrestling's gotten even worse. And to be fair, the WWE still is just as much to blame because now they're appealing to these fucking crybaby motherfuckers. You're all ruining wrestling! God damn it! These fans suck! God, I seriously hope I didn't miss anything now. But again, those are my other reasons, Dow, why the YWC/IWC sucks. And if you're gonna, again, bitch at me and say, there is no such thing as the IWC, YWC, fuck you! There is obviously a rare internet wrestling community, so that'd be stupid to say. You just want to say it's not what I'm calling it. But again, fuck you. If you have to sit there and say that if you have to sit there and point out that I'm part of the IWC/YWC, that I'm smart, that further shows that you have no argument to actually counter anything I've said in this video or the previous two videos, and you have no way of defending your stupid fucking logic if you have to point out that I'm a smart too and say that there's no such thing as the IWC or whatever, okay? Fuck these fans, fuck the smarks, fuck the IWC, fuck the YWC, fuck the WWE, fuck modern day wrestling, fuck TNA just for the hell of it. I really would fuck that company straight to fucking hell. Seriously, fuck these smarks, fuck Sami Zayn, he fucking sucks. Fuck The Miz, he's still one of the worst wrestlers ever. Fuck Vince McMahon for letting this go on. Fuck Stephanie McMahon for letting this go on. And again, once again, fuck these fans. I don't know how many times I can say fuck to anyone. I'm done here. That's it. The IWC YWC sucks. You